Today we're going to just have a summary of the many of the things that we've already gone over so far in this course. So far this course has shown that evolution contradicts science in quite a number of ways. Number one, there are no intermediate fossils that fill in the missing holes of evolution. Number two, fossils give credence to devolution, but not evolution. Number three, scientific evidence shows that organisms could not fossilize over great periods of time. They would, of course, decay first. Number four, strata layers have historically been produced quickly over days or hours, not thousands or millions of years as evolution requires. The best illustration of that is the flood at Mount St. Helens, where it backed up for many months, and finally a natural dam broke, and strata, very small strata, were formed very, very quickly, like in minutes or hours. Layers of stratum are out of order throughout the world, without any natural explanation. Of course, this also is completely contrary to the theory of evolution. Number six, there are many fossils that have been found in layers of strata that disagree with evolution by tens, sometimes even by hundreds of millions of years. Number seven, the geological column does not come close to existing anywhere in the world. It only shows how it should be if evolution were true. Number eight, fossils such as coal, petrified tree roots, and even human fossils can be formed very quickly, not over thousands or millions of years as required by evolution. Number nine, life in the first or the earliest layers is very complex, not simple as evolution requires. The first layer should have very, very simple forms of life if evolution were true, and they have instead contained very, very complex creatures, including eyes that are very complex and different parts of the body that there is nothing that leads up to it as far as evolution goes. Number 11, the idea of evolution denies the very function of DNA and other parts of the cell, which restricts the changing of life from one kind to another. Number 12, the second law of thermodynamics directly contradicts the idea of evolution, especially before life would have initially begun. And remember, the second law of thermodynamics just basically states that things have a tendency to run down, decay, and they all have what is called entropy, which is the breaking down of the different things throughout the entire universe. Number 13, mutations. The means to all evolutionary stages would in reality cause devolution because mutations are neutral or negative, and many times causing defects or death, but never positive. Mutations are the losing of information, and that's what causes the problem. Evolution would require a continuous increase of information, and of course there is nothing scientific that could show that could ever happen. Number 14, life cannot come from inorganic material only. Evolution requires that this has happened in the past. Spontaneous generation simply does not occur. There is no evidence that evolution is taking place in any living organism today. There should be countless examples of evolution taking place or in progress at this time. And number 16, no ape-to-man fossils have ever been found that link ape to humans. They've all been ape, sometimes extinct, or human, never a combination of the two. And 17, radiometric dating methods have been found to be extremely inaccurate, normally by hundreds of thousands of percent. This means that the dates given to the fossils, the strata, and even the geological column are very, very inaccurate. 18, the scientific discipline of probability shows that evolution could never be a possibility. And number 19, the designer principle is in direct contradiction to the theory of evolution. So if you believe in evolution, you have to deny the designer principle, but be able to still say the designer principle applies in every other part of the universe. For more information, go to evosecrets.com.